Hey YouTube, what's going on? Ryan Knows Tech from techcourse.com, and today I'm going to handle a request video. This time a review, as much as I can from the internet, of the Lenovo G560. Now I'm the proud owner of a, actually for sale right now, Lenovo G550 instead of the G560. And I'm just kind of looking at the specs here. It looks like they've got a whole bunch of essential laptops, as Lenovo is calling them now. These are kind of the value line, budget-oriented machines to still have decent performance and not totally break the bank. So the G560 over the G550, you're going to get the Intel Core i3 processor. And essentially, that's all I'm seeing here. So we'll view the model. Looks like they have one. And the processor in here is actually pretty decent. It's the i3 330M, M standing for mobile. It's 2 cores of 2.1 gigahertz and a 1066 megahertz bus with a 3 megabyte, level 3 cache. So it looks like a very nice processor to do the everyday video editing. This probably isn't going to be your best choice, but for office productivity and of course web browsing and the easier stuff, it's going to do great. Home Premium 64-bit Windows 7, perfect. The Intel graphics card, the 4500, which is what I have. It's decent. It's not for video editing, but everything else it does a pretty good job. 4 gigabytes of DDR3 memory, which is excellent. 15.6-inch 1366 by 768 widescreen display. It's 16:9 widescreen, very nice. My biggest thing that I don't like about this is the industry standard touchpad, which Lenovo is using for some reason at this point. It's made by Alps instead of Synaptics, so it is it's a little, you get used to it, but the first couple days you use it, it feels pretty inaccurate and a little sticky, but you really get used to it and you don't really notice it. Now this starts at $700. I think it's a decent deal for $700. It comes in a really nice case. You've got great connectivity. The screen is very good on here. Processor specs for any and everything for the money look good. I think for about $700 you could probably find a Core i5. Maybe that's from HP, maybe that's from Dell. But this is definitely very nice. Other value line series here, the G550, it's a Core 2 Duo, T6600. It's a little slower. It's got a slower bus speed than the 560, but it's also $150 less, so that would definitely do the job if all you want is email, office, the basics. The G450, I think it's just a little bit smaller screen. It's pretty much got the same specs as the 550. The 460 is a little better with that Core i3, and then there's the 555 and the 455. These are both cheaper because they only have 3 gigabytes of memory and a AMD processor. I've had extremely negative experiences with AMD processors. These are both only a 1 megabyte cache. That's pretty crappy. 667 megahertz buses, very old. So that's going to be a lot slower, especially with that RAM. Less battery life. All the others are 5. The AMD models are 4. But for $599, you can definitely find a better computer than the G555. And for $549, you can definitely find a better computer than the G455. I would definitely check out HP and Dell. Probably HP over Dell. For that, but out of all these models, if I were going to buy one, I'd probably get the G560. It's got a nice Intel Core i-series processor, nice 5 hours of battery life, but again, for that price, you may run over to HP and look at possibly the Studio XPS. Just look under laptops and minis under home and home office. Everyday computing is probably what you're looking for here. I would not recommend compact. The G62 is probably not the best choice. G62 G62T series looks good. G71, just a larger screen. But definitely the DV6Z is pretty popular at this point. However, it's only 2 gigabytes of DDR2 memory, and you're still limited to that crappy AMD processor. So really, for about $20 more, you can get the DV6T, which is 3 gigabytes of DDR3 memory and that same i-series processor. So what are you gaining? Pretty much nothing. So definitely Lenovo is a very solid choice. Thanks for watching this one. Many more to come. It's Ryan Knows Tech from techcourse.com. It's our technology blog. My Twitter is twitter.com/JamesRSchultz. And be sure to stop by our live web shows where we are now taking live Skype calls every Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on stickem.com/techcourse. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.